breeze turns the corner first. I follow half a step behind. The signal changes, traffic rolls, a narrow street slips out of sight. One way looks familiar enough, the other catches soft delight. No plans written in my pocket, no reason either road should win. I let the quiet choose for me and take the turn I've never been. Maybe there's nothing waiting there. Maybe that's the point tonight. Left or right, I don't need to know. Both roads move at an easy flow. A different wall, a different sky. Sometimes the best part is deciding why. Left or right, I can change my mind. Leave the usual route behind. No wrong way under open blue. The longer road might lead me somewhere new. Let the sidewalk decide. I got time on my side. A gate swings softly in the wind. A bicycle leans against a tree. Someone laughs beyond a window. A song fades into the street. The houses stand in uneven lines. Shadows stretch across the stone. I've walked this town 100 times. Still this part feels all its own. I wasn't looking for a sign, just enough room to change the view. Left or right, I don't need to know. Both roads move at an easy flow. A different wall, a different sky. Sometimes the best part is deciding why. Left or right, I can change my mind. Leave the usual route behind. No wrong way under open blue. The longer road might lead me somewhere new. Maybe certainty is overrated. Maybe getting lost can feel this light. When the street keeps opening slowly, I don't have to choose it right. The pavement warms beneath my shoes. A dog tag rings behind a fence. The whole world keeps on carrying on without demanding consequence. I turn where afternoon grows quiet, past a hedge and painted door. And somewhere between here and home, I want the road to give me more. No map, no hurry, just one turn, then another. Left or right, I don't need to know. Both roads move at an easy flow. A different wall, a different sky. Sometimes the best part is passing by. Left or right, I can change my mind. Leave the usual route behind. No wrong way in the fading blue. The longer road keeps showing something new. A breeze turns the corner again. This time I'm already there. One more block, that's all I said. The shortest way can wait today. A side street crawls without a sound. Painted fences, climbing vines, tiny echoes all around. The afternoon is moving slow, enough for little things to shine. Nothing asking to be chased, nothing saying right on time. A quiet turn, a softer pace. The map can rest for just a while. I took a detour home today, following the lighter frame. One more corner, one more smile. Nothing had to know my name. Every step rewrote the route without a reason I could say. Funny how the longest road made the shortest kind of day. Just a little farther, still not heading back. A garden gate is open wide, leaves leaves are dancing with the breeze. Someone hums behind a wall, blending with the swaying trees. An old blue mailbox catches like clouds, drifts softly overhead. Every corner keeps a story, waiting where I've never been. No destination disappeared. I only changed the way I got there. I took a detour home today, following the light of frame. One more corner, one more smile, nothing had to know my name. Every step rewrote the route without a reason I could say. Funny how the longest road made the shortest kind of day. Maybe every answer doesn't need a straight line. Maybe every memory starts with taking one more turn. The shadows slowly lean across the sidewalks, wearing shades of gold. The town keeps breathing quietly, more beautiful than I've been told. I smile before I notice why. There's no reward I have to earn. Sometimes all it really takes is one unnecessary turn. I took a detour home today, nothing asked me where I'd been. Every ordinary street felt brand new beneath my feet. One more block became a world, hidden in the everyday. Funny how a little turn changed the color of the day. No shortcut, no regret, just another way home. The leash pulls gently before I do. Four little footsteps find their favorite way. Every tree's a headline, every scent can stay. A tail writes happy circles across the afternoon. No clock is keeping score, no need to leave too soon. A slower pace feels just right, side by side into the light. We don't have somewhere to be. The sidewalk's more than enough to see. Every pause becomes a story, every corner keeps its glory. You look around, I look too, finding the day the way dogs do. A little farther, that's okay. The road can wait another day. A neighbor waves hello, a screen door softly swings. A bird hops off the fence like it forgot its wings. The breeze shakes little branches, sunlight dances on the ground. You stop for one more mystery, I stop because you're found. Nothing special, nothing grand, still the best part of the plan. Maybe the world moves this slow, only when we let it show. The shadows grow a little long, the sky begins to fade. Yet every step feels lighter than any plan I made. One more tree, one more smile, one more block worth the while. We don't have somewhere to be. The sidewalk's more than enough to see. Every pause becomes a story, every corner keeps its glory. You lead the way without a map, turning ordinary into all of that. The leash grows we both head home. Loose stones under my shoes, a dry rhythm in the heat. The pavement ends without a warning. Dust lifts softly at my side. Houses thin into open fences. Fields begin to stretch out wide. Each step lands a little different. Nothing smooth and nothing straight. The road keeps shifting underneath me, like it wants to change my pace. No lines painted on the ground, still I know where I am now. Down the gravel road I go, letting every rough step show a crooked beat beneath my feet, turning dust into a melody. I don't need the easy way. Every stone has something to say. The farther that the city fades, the more the air begins to change. Crack and roll, step by step. Crack and roll, not home yet. Arrested silence by the roadside. Tall grass brushes at the wire. Somewhere far a tractor settles into one unhurried line. The breeze arrives across the open, carrying earth and summer leaves. I slow down without deciding, just to hear the space breathe. Nothing polished, nothing planned, still it fits beneath my hands. Down the gravel road I go, letting every rough step show a crooked beat beneath my feet, turning dust into a melody. I don't need the easy way. Every stone has something to say. The farther that the city fades, the more the air begins to change. Smooth roads never tell you much, they only carry you along. But every stumble, every scrape adds another note to the song. The sun hangs lower near the hill. Long shadows cross the pale brown ground. A crow lifts off from one old post and leaves the silence all around. My shoes are covered white with dust. My steps are slower than before, but something in this uneven road makes me wanna walk some more. Down the gravel road I go, following a rougher flow. No perfect line beneath my feet, still the rhythm feels complete. I don't need the easy way. Every turn can change the frame. The longer that the road remains, the lighter everything becomes. Loose stones under my shoes, still keeping time. A quiet river under faded rails. The wooden boards remember footsteps older than the ones I bring. Paint is worn from every railing, still it holds on to the spring. Water carries little circles, sunlight drifts from wave to wave. Nothing here is asking questions, nothing here is in a race. I stop halfway just to hear the river speak without a word. On the old bridge, time gets wide, flowing with a gentle tide. Nothing has to hurry on. Even silence hums a song. Looking down, then looking through. Sky and water share the blue. Somewhere between where I've been and where I'm going next. Slow below, soft above. Everything moves enough. A bicycle rolls in the distance, then disappears behind the trees. Leaves applaud with quiet whispers, playing with the afternoon breeze. Tiny ripples chase each other like they know the way ahead, while the shadows from the railing draw long lines. The sunlight reads the bridge, stay still. The river moves, both somehow lead me home. You don't notice time slowing down until your thoughts float with the sound. Last glance across the water, golden light begins to fall. Nothing changed except my breathing. Maybe that was all at all. I step forward without a plan, leaving lighter than I came. On the old bridge, time gets wide, flowing with a gentle tide. Every breeze and every wave keeps a little piece of day. Some roads lead from place to place. This one lets me find my pace. Crossing over, feeling free. The river walks with me. One more step off the bridge, back into the afternoon. Flash of yellow by the curb made me miss the next step. They lean through cracks beside the road. No fence, no sign, no careful road. Cars kept passing, people moved. Still they open where they chose. I almost walked straight by them, like I do with most things small. Then the breeze turned every petal, and I had to stop it all. Nothing called my name, nothing asked me to stay. Still the whole street changed for a moment that way. Roadside flowers in the afternoon, bright enough to slow the room. Growing where the pavement breaks, making something out of space. I don't know how long they've been catching dust and passing wind, but for one unplanned delay, they became the best part of the way. Just a few colors beside the gray, just enough reason to look that way. A delivery van rolled past, lifting paper from the ground. Someone closed a nearby gate, then the street went quiet again. Red and white and faded blue, bent but never looking weak. I watched them move without a plan, like they had no need to speak. No garden wall, no perfect frame, still they held the light the same. Roadside flowers in the afternoon, bright enough to slow the room. Growing where the pavement breaks, making something out of space. I don't know how long they've been catching dust and passing wind, but for one unplanned delay, became the best part of the way. Maybe beauty doesn't wait for the right place to appear. Maybe all it really needs is someone passing near. The sun had shifted toward the roof, shadows stretched across the lane. I took one last look behind me before I started on again. Nothing followed, nothing changed. The road remained the road I knew. Still the walk felt less familiar after seeing something new. Roadside flowers in the afternoon, holding color through the fumes, growing where the pavement breaks, turning leftovers into grace. I don't know when I'll pass again, or if they'll still be blooming then, but the long way gave me time to notice what was there all along. A flash of yellow in the gray, still there after I walked away. A narrow trail slipped past the fence, almost hidden in the shade. It wasn't marked on any corner, no sign pointing where it led. Just a strip of quiet gravel between the green and weathered sheds. The city softened step by step, the traffic faded into air. I found a different kind of rhythm, waiting like it knew I'd care. No one said, come this way, still I turned without a word. Down the side path nice and slow, where small surprises always grow. A little farther off the line, the afternoon feels more like mine. Every turn uncovers more than any street I've known before. Sometimes all it takes to see is walking where you didn't mean to be. One more turn, one more breeze, nothing more, nothing needs. A weathered bench beneath the trees, a bicycle against a wall. Someone watered little flowers, tiny drops began to fall. Leaves applauded overhead, light danced softly on the ground. The quiet didn't feel empty, it felt carefully found. The smaller road, the wider view. Funny what a turn can do. Down the side path nice and slow, where small surprises always grow. A little farther off the line, the afternoon feels more like mine. Every turn uncovers more than any street I've known before. Sometimes all it takes to see is walking where you didn't mean to be. The map stays folded in my pocket. The day keeps writing something else. Maybe getting slightly lost is another way to help yourself. The path returned without a warning, back to streets I recognize. Nothing looked exactly different, only how I saw it had. I smiled before I noticed why, and kept the moment to myself. Some discoveries are better when they quietly stay felt. Down the side path nice and slow, where easy afternoons can flow. One small turn became enough to make the ordinary glow. Every road will lead me home, sooner or a little late. But the path I almost missed turned out to be the lucky break. A narrow trail behind the trees, still waiting there. White seas crossed the sidewalk before I knew where they came from. A yellow head beside the curb bent low beneath the passing air. Nothing planned, still it found a place right there. Shoes kept moving down the street, a truck rolled slowly through the light. Then one small breath became enough to send the silver seeds in flight. I watched them rise without a sound, leaving home above the ground. Dandelion drifting through the blue, going where the open wind takes you. No straight line and no goodbye, just 100 little chances in the sky. I stood still while the whole street moved. One small moment changed the view. Funny how a restless breeze can make the afternoon feel free. Round they go, past the wall. Some fly high, some barely fall. One caught softly on my sleeve, another crossed the garden gate. A child reached up with both hands, laughing half a second late. The yellow flower stayed behind, holding sunlight near the stone, while every seed kept finding space to make the wider air its own. Nothing asked where it should land, wind and time would understand. Dandelion drifting through the blue, going where the open wind takes you. No straight line and no goodbye, just 100 little chances in the sky. I stood still while the whole street moved. One small moment changed the view. Funny how a restless breeze can make the afternoon feel free. Maybe letting go is lighter when you don't decide the end. Maybe every open road begins the moment you unbend. The breeze moved on beyond the roofs, the street returned to how it was, but one white seed remained beside me, caught within the cuff of cloth. I lifted it and let it go, no wish spoken, none required. It rose once more above the curb and joined the others in the light. Dandelion drifting through the blue, turning empty air into a view. No fixed route and no design, still each little seed keeps perfect time. I walked on with the fading sun, feeling lighter than before. Sometimes all the long way gives is one small thing worth stopping for. White seas crossed the sidewalk, and I followed them with my eyes. Two green eyes beneath a parked car, watching the whole street pass. I slowed beside the garden wall. You didn't move an inch, tail curled neatly by your feet, like you own the afternoon. A scooter hummed beyond the corner. Someone shut a window frame. You kept looking straight at me as if you already knew my name. No sound, no sign, just that look, meeting mine. Black cat by the roadside shade, still as every plan I made. For a second neither moved, like the street had lost its cue. Then you blinked and turned away, quietly dismissing the day. I laughed softly to myself and followed where the sidewalk led. One small glance, that was all. Then you slipped behind the wall. I saw your shadow cross the gate, a flash of black through leaves. You paused beside a faded pot, then vanished underneath the trees. No lucky charm, no warning sign, no story hiding in your tracks. Just a cat with somewhere else to be, and me still looking back. The road moved on, the breeze came through, but something stayed inside the view. Black cat by the roadside shade, still as every plan I made. For a second neither moved, like the street had lost its cue. Then you blinked and turned away, quietly dismissing the day. I laughed softly to myself and followed where the sidewalk led. Some meetings need no greeting, some moments need no name. A glance can hold a whole exchange, then leave the street unchanged. The roofs grew warmer in the light, long shadows crossed the lane. I passed another quiet yard, but checked the wall again. You weren't there, and that was fine. The moment didn't need to stay, it only had to catch my eye and make me smile along the way. Black cat in the roadside shade, gone before the light could fade. Still that half-amused expression walked beside me for a while. No grand meaning, no design, just your eyes meeting mine. Funny how the smallest scene can change the rhythm of a street. Two green eyes beneath a parked car, then nothing but the road. The street rose quietly, one worn step at a time. Gray stones climb beside the houses, edges softened by the years. Moss held green between the cracks, cool beneath the afternoon air. I placed my foot where others had, found the rhythm of the rise. Every landing opened slowly to another patch of sky. Not a race, not a test, just the hill and one more step. Stone steps under steady shoes, giving back a slower view. Higher walls and lower roofs, changing shape with every move. Breathing deep, I took my time, let the climb reset my mind. What looks deep from down below felt like somewhere worth the road. Step and pause, look around. City sounds falling down. A handrail warm beneath the sun, Laundry stirred above the lane. Someone swept an narrow doorway. Dust rose briefly, then was gone. The small red ball rolled down 2 steps. A child ran laughing after it. I stood aside and watched it pass, then carried on with lighter feet. The higher street, the wider air, things looked different from up there. Stone steps under steady shoes, giving back a slower view. Higher walls and lower roofs, changing shape with every move. Breathing deep, I took my time, let the climb reset my mind. What looked steep from down below felt like somewhere worth the road. Some roads carry you in circles, some make you feel every mile. This one asked for a little effort, then returned it as a view. At the top, the town spread open, power lines across the blue. The route behind became a pattern I had never noticed through. No monument and no reward, just a breeze across my face. Still I stayed an extra moment before walking from that place. Stone steps under steady shoes, leading to a wider view. Every mark and weathered line, keeping someone else's time. Breathing deep, I crossed the height, shadows leaning toward the night. The long way asked a little more and gave me something worth it for. The street fell quietly behind me, one worn step at a time. Blue shutters half open, moving once in the breeze. A pale wall held the afternoon, warm light resting near the frame. One window faced the narrow street, quiet as an unspoken name. The shutters clicked against the stone and settled back into their place. I slowed without a reason, just to hold the color in my gaze. Nothing called, nothing moved, still the whole street changed its mood. Blue shutters in the fading light, turning an ordinary wall bright. One small color cool and clear made the long wait feel worth being here. I kept walking, then looked behind, like I had left something in that frame. Funny how a quiet shade of blue can make a street feel new again. Open a little, close with the wind. Show me a moment, then hide it again. A curtain shifted deep inside. Someone crossed beyond the glass. A radio played a distant tune, soft enough to let me pass. A flower pot sat on the ledge, dry soil, one green leaf in view. Nothing there was made for me, still I felt invited by the blue. No doorway open, no one knew I had stopped to take in the view. Blue shutters in the fading light, turning an ordinary wall bright. One small color cool and clear made the long way feel worth being here. I kept walking and looked behind, like I had left something in that frame. Funny how a quiet shade of blue can make a street feel new again. Some places stay in memory without a story or a name, just one color in the right light, and the feeling isn't quite the same. The sun moved lower past the roofs. The wall grew softer in the shade. The shutters closed another inch, as if the house had had its say. I turned the corner slowly, still carrying that quiet view. The street ahead looked warmer after passing something blue. Blue shutters in the evening light, holding on before the sky turned white. One small color, still and true, left a little calm in everything I knew. I kept walking toward the end with no need to understand. Sometimes the road gives nothing more than one good color on a wall. Blue shutters half open and gone around the bend. A white shirt lifted over the wall, then settled back into the breeze. Sheets were turning in the sunlight. Sleeves were reaching toward the street. Clothespins held the corner steady, while the fabric found the beat. A towel rolled like a quiet wave. A blue dress twisted once, then fell. Someone's ordinary afternoon, moving like a story it could tell. No stage, no crowd, still the whole line moved out loud. Laundry in the wind, dancing where the rooftops end. Every shirt and every sheet, keeping time above the street. I slowed down beneath the line, watching colors cross the sky. Nothing meant to catch my eye, still it made the long way feel alive. Lift and fall, turn and sway, little flags above the day. A striped sock slipped beneath the sleeve, then showed itself and disappeared. The breeze grew stronger by the corner, and all the hanging clothes drew near. A neighbor opened up the window, checked the line, and stepped inside. I kept walking through the shadows with the fabric at my side. The road stayed still, the air moved through, making something out of blue. Laundry in the wind, dancing where the rooftops end. Every shirt and every sheet, keeping time above the street. I slowed down beneath the line, watching colors cross the sky. Nothing meant to catch my eye, still it made the long way feel alive. Maybe home can show itself without a door or spoken word, in a sleeve that catches sunlight, in a sheet the whole street heard. The sun moved lower past the wires. Warm light gathered in the fold. One last shirt rose toward the evening, then relaxed as the air grew cold. I turned the corner out of sight, but still could feel the rhythm there. A simple line between two houses, making music from the air. Laundry in the wind, waving as the light grew thin. Every color, every scene, turning daily life into a scene. I kept walking toward the glow with no no better place to go. Sometimes all a detour brings is the sight of ordinary things. A white shirt lifted over the wall and waved me down the street. Tick, turn. Silver water across the grass. A sprinkler clicked beside the hedge, sending sunlight through the air. Tiny drops reached past the garden and landed halfway on the stairs. The pavement darkened in a circle, then dried behind the passing breeze. I stepped around the shining edges while the water tapped the leaves. Back and forth, near and far, little rain beneath the clear sky. A sprinkler turning by the lane, throwing diamonds through the day. Every sweep rewrites the ground with a bright and ticking sound. I could have crossed without a thought, but waited for the stream to pass. Funny how a few cool drops can make you notice summer grass. Tick, turn, wait, then go. One more arc across the road. The boy ran through the silver spray, shoes splashing at the border. Someone called from near the doorway. He just laughed and ran back farther. The water caught a bicycle wheel, left small stars along the frame. For half a second, every surface seemed to sparkle just the same. No cloud above, no storm in sight. Still the air was full of light. Sprinkler turning by the lane, throwing diamonds through the day. Every sweep rewrites the ground with a bright and ticking sound. I could have crossed without a thought, but waited for the stream to pass. Funny how a few cool drops can make you notice summer grass. Some moments only last from one side to the other. A silver line across the sun, then gone before another. The rhythm slowed behind my back as I moved beyond the yard. Cool mist rested on my sleeve, a tiny mark I didn't mind. The street ahead was dry and warm, the rooftops leaned into the glow. Still I heard that turning beat, a few more houses down the road. Sprinkler turning by the lane, making music without rain. Every drop and every swing brought the quiet street to life. I walked on beneath the sun, feeling cooler than before. The longer way had given me one more reason to explore. Tick, turn, silver water across the grass. A melody slipped through the curtains and followed me into the street. The window stood a little open, second floor above the lane. A low voice drifted with the weather, then disappeared behind a train. I couldn't catch the words exactly, only bass and brushed out drums. Still the song fit with my footsteps, like it knew which way I'd come. I slowed beneath the shadowed wall, just long enough to hear it all. Radio from a window, floating where the warm air goes. Half a chorus, half a line, keeping pace with steps of mine. I didn't know the singer's name, didn't need to know the same. For one block the whole street moved inside somebody else's tune. Near then far, soft, then gone. Still the rhythm carried on. A curtain shifted in the light, a glass was set beside the frame. Someone turned the volume higher, then the breeze bent through again. A bicycle passed between us, its bell cut briefly through the sound. The song returned behind the spokes and wrapped itself around the town. No ticket bought, no record spun, still I caught a little one. Radio from a window, floating where the warm air goes. Half a chorus, half a line, keeping pace with steps of mine. I didn't know the singer's name, didn't need to know the same. For one block the whole street moved inside somebody else's tune. Some songs belong to rooms, some find their way outside, crossing walls and open air, to walk with those who pass by. The sound grew thinner near the corner, then faded under leaves and wires. I hummed the part I could remember, wrong in notes but close in feeling. The road ahead became my rhythm, heel and toe against the stone. A stranger's song, it joined the long way and made the street feel less alone. Radio from a window, fading where the evening goes. Half a chorus stayed behind, still repeating in my mind. I never knew the singer's name, but the walk was not the same. For one block the whole street moved inside somebody else's tune. A melody slipped through the curtains, then kept walking after me. Ring. A silver note cut through the breeze. I stepped aside without thinking as two wheels rolled into the sun. A woven basket full of groceries rocked gently with the afternoon. The sound was gone before I found it, just a circle in the air. But somehow all the quiet streets felt lighter after it was there. One small chime, then nothing more. Still it echoed, block to block. Bicycle bell along the way, a tiny song in the middle of the day. One clear ringing off you glide, leaving easy rhythms behind. Funny how a passing sound can brighten every street around. I kept walking with that tone long after you were gone. Fading slow, round the bend, off you go. The shadows stretched across the pavement, leaves were dancing overhead. Someone waved from by a doorway as the rider disappeared. The wind carried one last echo past the fences, through the trees. Then the afternoon went quiet, like it smiled to itself with ease. No goodbye, no looking back, just a note along the path. Bicycle bell along the way, a tiny song in the the day. One clear ring and off you glide, leaving easy rhythms behind. Funny how a passing sound can brighten every street around. I kept walking with that tone long after you were gone. Some melodies don't need a chorus, they arrive and disappear, leaving just enough behind them to make the silence feel sincere. I reached another quiet corner where the road began to climb. Though the bell had long since vanished, it was still keeping perfect time. My footsteps matched the memory of that bright and weightless sound, as if the street itself had learned a happier way around. Bicycle bell along the way, still ringing through the fading day. One small note became enough to color every step with light. The longer road kept giving more than I ever looked around for. Sometimes all it really takes is one clear chime to change the day. Ring, ring. Then the breeze answered back. Ring, ring. Then the breeze answered back. Voices drifted down the arcade, doors open one by one. The roof caught every little echo, footsteps mixed with distant laughs. A shopkeeper swept the entrance, dust rolled gently down the path. Paper signs moved with the breeze, a bicycle waited by the wall. Nothing here was trying hard, still it seemed to have it all. Every face passing by adds another beat to the day. Through the Shotengai I go, where familiar moments flow. Every storefront, every smile makes me wanna stay a while. Someone waves, a bell rings twice. Fresh air carries something nice. The long way feels exactly right beneath these covered streets tonight. Step by step, door by door, always something worth one more. A florist watered buckets softly, tiny drops cooled off the stone. Kids hurried past a candy shop, leaving quiet once they'd gone. A bicycle rolled through slowly, careful not to break the pace. Even strangers seemed connected, sharing one unspoken place. Nothing new, nothing grand, still it fits just as planned. Through the Shotengai I go, where familiar moments flow. Every storefront, every smile makes me wanna stay a while. Someone waves, a bell rings twice. Fresh air carries something nice. The long way feels exactly right beneath these covered streets tonight. Not every memory begins with somewhere far away. Sometimes all it really needs is an ordinary day. The afternoon leaned into evening, shadows stretched beneath the lights. One by one the shutters lowered, golden bulbs replaced the white. I walked out beyond the arcade, into softer open skies. Still the voices stayed beside me, long after they were out of sight. Through the Shotengai I go, where everyday stories flow. Every greeting, every sound makes this town feel homeward bound. The longest road became the best, not because it led somewhere, but because I found 1,000 lives already waiting. doors closed one by one. The echoes stayed behind. Warm air slipped through the doorway before I reached the corner. The little bell above the door rang once into the street. Fresh bread resting on the shelves filled the afternoon with ease. A chalkboard leaned against the wall. Today's special written small. I wasn't planning to stop here till the scent said, stay a while. One deep breath, one small smile. The long way was worth a while. Small bakery on the corner, turning strangers into neighbors. A loaf of bread, a paper bag, simple things I'm glad I have. I walked away a little slow, carrying more than I could hold. Funny how the sweetest roads sometimes start with rising dough. Doorbell rings, warm hello. Out the door nice and slow. Steam escaped behind the window. Someone laughed inside the shop. An apron brushed against the counter as another tray was brought. The sidewalk smelled of butter mixed with summer in the air. People passing couldn't help but slow their footsteps there. No grand plan, no perfect day, just a place along the way. Small bakery on the corner, turning strangers into neighbors. A loaf of bread, a paper bag, simple things I'm glad I have. I walked away a little slow, carrying more than I could hold. Funny how the sweetest roads sometimes start with rising dough. Some memories never ask to become memories at all. They simply wait beside a door until you answer their call. The paper bag grew warm again, resting lightly in my hand. Even after I turned the block, the smell still followed where I ran. Sky had softened toward the evening, shadows stretched across the lane. The road felt just a little kinder than it had before I came. Small bakery on the corner, still the heart of this slow wander. One warm loaf and one short stop made the whole day somehow pop. The longest way was never long when little places came along. Sometimes all you really need is the smell of fresh baked bread. The little bell rang once again, somewhere behind me. Red against the quiet street, bright enough to turn my head. I stood beside a faded wall with chip paint near the base. Cars went by, the shadows moved, still it held the same old place. A postcard waited in my pocket, corners softened from the ride. I traced the name across the front, then slipped it gently inside. No long speech, no perfect line, just a few words sent through time. Red postbox by the road, keeping every thought it holds. One small note, one simple name, heading somewhere out of frame. I walked on beneath the wires, past the roofs and garden fires. Funny how a painted door can make the distance feel less far. Drop and close, step away. Words begin their own long way. A woman stopped with envelopes pressed neatly in her hand. A child reached up toward the slot, too small to understand. The breeze lifted one loose corner from a poster on the wall. The postbox stayed completely still, receiving every passing call. Some words travel, some remain, some arrive on quiet days. Red postbox by the road, keeping every thought it holds. One small note, one simple name, heading somewhere out of frame. I walked on beneath the wires, past the roofs and garden fires. Funny how a painted door can make the distance feel less far. You never see the whole journey once the letter leaves your hand. Still you trust the road between you to carry what it can. The sun leaned lower on the houses, turning windows into gold. I checked my pocket out of habit, though there was nothing left to hold. The corner faded far behind me, but the red stayed in my mind, like a small and steady signal that some paths connect in time. Red postbox by the road, holding stories no one knows. Every name and every line, taking turns beneath the sky. I kept walking toward the glow, feeling lighter as I went. The long way gave my quiet words a place to leave and go. Red against the evening street, and gone behind the bend. A red gate between two houses, open quietly into shade. The street kept moving at my back, bicycles, doors, a passing van. Then one stone path changed the sound and cooled the air beneath the trees. A paper charm stirred near the rope, leaves shifted high above the roof. I wasn't searching for a reason, still my steps grew softer there. One small boat, one deeper breath. The town felt close and far away. Through the shrine gate, out of the noise, into a space with a quieter voice. Nothing stopped, but something slowed somewhere between the trees and road. I stayed only a little while, long enough to lose the miles. Then the afternoon called again from the street beyond the red frame. Shade and light, stone and air, a little calm was waiting there. A wooden ladle touched the water, cool drops slipped across my hands. Someone tied a folded fortune near the edge of the sacred grounds. A sparrow landed on the railing and disappeared behind the leaves. The bell rope moved without a ringing, only swaying with the breeze. No wish spoken, no request, just a pause inside my chest. Through the shrine gate, out of the noise, into a space with a quieter voice. Nothing stopped, but something slowed. Somewhere between the trees and road, I stayed only a little while, long enough to lose the miles. Then the afternoon called again from the street beyond the red frame. Some places don't need silence, they simply hold it well, keeping room between the sounds for thoughts you never tell. The sun had shifted past the branches, warm light reached the gravel path. I turned once more toward the altar, then followed my own footsteps back. The traffic rose beyond the entrance, the ordinary world returned, but the rhythm felt less crowded. After everything grew still, through the shrine gate, back to the road, carrying less than I had before. And nothing changed along the street, still the air felt easier to breathe. I stayed only a little while, long enough to reset the miles. Then the long way opened wide, with the red gate at my side. A red gate between two houses, closing softly into shade. Leaves moved above the stone path. The town stayed just beyond the trees. A narrow roof held back the light. Old wood cooled beneath the shade. No one crossed the empty courtyard, only branches softly swayed. A broom leaned beside the steps, a basin caught the falling leaves. I stood where every sound grew smaller and let the stillness settle in. No bell rang, no words came, still the place knew my name. At the quiet shrine I stayed, while the sunlight crossed the shade. Nothing asked me to explain what I carried through the gate. For a while the world grew thin, only breath and leaves within. Then the road beyond the trees felt a little more at ease. Wood and stone, wind and light, nothing more, still enough. A sparrow stepped along the railing, paused, then turned its head my way. Somewhere water touched the basin in one clear and measured phrase. A faded rope moved near the entrance, slowly answering the air. I almost reached to ring the bell, then chose to leave the silence there. No wish made, no promise kept, just a pause before the next step. At the quiet shrine I stayed, while the sunlight crossed the shade. Nothing asked me to explain what I carried through the gate. For a while the world grew thin, only breath and leaves within. Then the road beyond the trees felt a little more at ease. Some places do not change you, they simply clear a little space, enough to hear your own thoughts without asking them to stay. The afternoon leaned through the branches, gold collected near the wall. I bowed once toward the empty doorway, then listened to the silence fall. The traffic waited past the entrance, muted by the trees and stone. When I stepped back into the street, the noise no longer felt as strong. At the quiet shrine I stayed till the light began to change. Nothing vanished, nothing healed, still the weight did not feel same. For a while the world grew thin, only breath and leaves within. Then the long way called me on, with a quieter rhythm in my walk. Leaves moved above the stone path, and the town returned slowly. A ball bounced once beyond the fence, then rolled into the street. Dust rose softly from the field, sneakers cut across the ground. Someone shouted, "Run, run, run," and the whole team gathered around. Caps sat crooked in the heat, gloves hung loose from smaller hands. Every swing looked like the big leagues, even when it missed the stands. One more pitch,
one more try,
every voice
fill the sky.
Baseball kids beneath the sun, playing like the game's just begun. Every hit and every fall feels important after all. I slowed down beside the fence, caught the rhythm of the game. For a while the long way home had a scoreboard and a name.
Clap the glove,
kick the dirt,
laugh it off,
try again. A foul ball crossed the white line, landed near a rusted gate. Three kids raced to be the first one, one arrived a second late. Someone's father called the innings from a folding chair in shade. A younger brother chased the shadows of the players as they ran. No bright lights,
no crowded seats,
still the field
felt complete.
Baseball kids beneath the sun, playing like the game's just begun. Every hit and every fall feels important after all. I slowed down beside the fence, caught the rhythm of the game. For a while the long way home had a scoreboard and a name. They forgot the score by laughing, argued whether someone's safe. Then the next pitch crossed the plate, and everything fell back in place. The light leaned longer past the bases, shadows reached across the field. One last batter held the moment, waiting for the throw to leave. Wood met ball with one clean crack, every child began to shout. I kept walking as they scattered, trying hard to chase it down.
Baseball kids beneath the sun,
still believing they had won. Every glove raised to the sky, every voice carried high. I moved on beyond the fence, but the cheering followed me. The longest road had found a game in an ordinary street. A ball bounced once behind me, then someone called play. 5 clear notes fill through the evening air. The rooftops caught the melody, passing slowly house to house. Conversations paused a moment, even swallows circled down. A bicycle rolled a little slower, shadows reached across the lane. The whole town seemed to breathe together when the chime called out its name. One by one, the echoes fade. The afternoon begins to change. 5 o'clock chime in the sky, telling no one to rush in. fading chime. Funny how a simple sound can slow an entire town. Ring then still, light grows thin. Day steps back, night steps in. The windows caught the amber sunlight. Laundry swayed a little less. Someone watered tiny flowers, cooling down the day's last breath. The park grew calm between the swings. Dogs headed slowly back toward home. The streets were somehow quieter, without feeling all alone. Nothing ended, nothing new, only evening coming through. 5 o'clock chime in the sky, telling no one to rush inside. Just a gentle turning page from the afternoon to evening shade. I kept walking, taking time, following the fading chime. Funny how a simple sound can slow an entire town. Every town has little moments only regular days can bring. Not a concert, not a spotlight, just the comfort of a ring. The sky became a softer blue. Street lights waited one by one. I smiled without a reason as another day moved on. The long way still had room to give, though evening filled the air. I walked beneath the quiet glow without needing to be anywhere. 5 o'clock chime in the sky, floating where the sparrows fly. One small sound, then all at once the town moved to a gentler pulse. I kept walking toward the lights, with the sunset at my side. The longest road had led me here, right on time to hear the chime. 5 clear notes stayed with me all the way home. The sky changed first, before anyone noticed. Windows caught a deeper color, glass turned quietly to gold. Power lines stretched through the evening, drawing lines the sunset wrote. Someone paused beside the crosswalk, looking west without a word. Even traffic seemed to soften underneath the painted world. They slipped out, light stayed on. One more minute, then moved on. Crimson clouds above the town, slowly settling all around. Every rooftop, every tree, wearing shades too bright to keep. I forgot to check the time, watching colors drift and climb. Funny how the fading light can make the longest road feel right. Red to gold, gold to blue, nothing stayed but every view. A crow crossed through the open sky, leaving one black brushstroke there. The breeze carried cooler whispers through the evening summer air. Street lights waited patiently, not quite ready for their turn, while the western edge of daylight held the last warm colors firm. No one called, no one spoke, still the sky told us so. Crimson clouds above the town, slowly settling all around. Every rooftop, every tree, Nothing as the sun set to stay another while. That's what makes it worth looking up to see it smile. The red grew softer by the minute. Blue arrived without a sound. One by one the windows glimmered as the stars prepared the town. I turned toward the road back home, still carrying evening's glow. Some colors disappear, only so the night can grow. Crimson clouds above the town, leaving quiet all around. Every step beneath the sky felt enough before goodbye. The long way reached its final turn, with the sunset gently burned. I walked home beneath the blue, carrying a little crimson too. The sky changed first, and the lights came on. The lights stayed longer than I expected. Orange rested on the rooftops, gold ran down the window glass. Every shadow leaned a little as the quiet evening passed. A woman folded up the awning, someone called a child inside. I kept walking through the warm air with the sunset at my side. Nothing pulled, nothing pressed. The sky took time to do the rest. Slow sunset over every street, falling softly at my feet. No bright ending, no grand sign, just the daylight taking time. I let the road keep moving on while the colors lingered long. Some good things don't disappear, they simply fade until they're near. Gold to red, red to gray, still enough to make me stay. A bus went by with empty windows, catching fire along its side. Trees became a row of outlines, dark against the changing sky. The breeze turned cooler at the corner, summer lifted from the ground. Far off voices lost their edges as the day released its sound. No need yet to turn around. Evening waited all around. Slow sunset over every street, falling softly at my feet. No bright ending, no grand sign, just the daylight taking time. I let the road keep moving on while the colors lingered long. Some good things don't disappear, they simply fade until they're near. Maybe endings feel much kinder when they don't arrive at once. When the sky gives back the daylight, little by little, piece by piece. The first porch light came on behind me, then another farther down. Blue gathered between the houses, wrapping gently around the town. I could finally see my own street, waiting quiet at the end. Still I chose one final corner, just to watch the colors bend. Slow sunset over every street, turning silence into heat. No big ending, no goodbye, only only color leaving sky. I kept walking toward the glow, taking longer than I'd planned. The long way gave the day more room to close with open hands. The light stayed longer, then let the evening in. One room glowed, then another answered. Blue settled softly on the houses. Evening filled the narrow street. Curtains moved behind the windows. Warm squares opened through the trees. Someone cleared a dinner table. Someone laughed beyond a wall. I kept walking past the doorways, watching quiet moments fall. One by one, the lights came through. Little signs of lives in view. Windows lit along the road, every frame a gentle glow. No one knew I passed below. Still the street felt less alone. Rooms of gold against the blue. Ordinary, warm and true. The long way home grew soft and bright under all those windows lit. Lamp by lamp, door by door, evening gave a little more. A child's drawing faced the glass. A plant leaned toward the fading light. Someone closed a kitchen window. Someone pulled a curtain tight. Television colors flickered across the ceiling, painted white. For a second, every household held a world beyond my sight. No grand scene, no perfect view, just enough to pull me through. Windows lit along the road, every frame a gentle glow. No one knew I passed below. Still the street felt less alone. Rooms of gold against the blue. Ordinary, warm and true. The long way home grew soft and bright under all those windows lit. Home can show itself in pieces, in a shadow chair or light. Not a story meant for strangers, still a comfort in the night. The pavement cool beneath my shoes. Streetlights gathered on the ground. Most of the town had settled in, but I kept taking one more round. My own window waited farther, somewhere past the final turn, and seeing all the others glowing made me ready to return. Windows lit along the road, every frame a gentle glow. Nothing asked me to come near, still the way ahead felt clear. Rooms of gold against the